Hello, Frugal friends. We have a lot going on today, school, stuff like that. But before we get on our way to that, I do want to get a couple of projects done that I've been meaning to get around to with dumpster salvaged items. So I thought I better bring our Frugal friends along. So join me. We're going to get some stuff done. On a rainy morning when homework is done and Mimi and I are watching Land Before Time, the real one, the original one, not like numbers 2 through like 870, we are getting some eBay stuff listed. Hi, Mimo. Finally, I am going to get the Zen, leave them alone, Mimo, the Zen adult coloring books listed. I've done a teeny bit of research, kind of seen what they've sold for on eBay and how recently those ones, of course, had covers. These do not, but I think I have a decent idea of where to start. So for this first time around with them, I'm going to start them on an auction. I don't love auctions. There's just no guarantee. Yes, it can be amazing. Maybe don't touch, but it can also be horrible and you can lose so much potential profit doing auctions. So anyway, I'm going to start them at a decent price that I am happy with. And then we'll just kind of see. This will be an experiment. So I'm only going to start with 3. I haven't decided which ones yet, but definitely check our eBay link in the description below. We'll see how this kind of auction goes. P.S. Great way to support the channel if you feel so inclined. Check out our eBay stuff. That's how we're going to start. But do you guys think I should do some Instagram sales? I've never sold anything on Instagram. I have sold on Facebook, but not on our channel-specific Facebook page. What do you think? What are your thoughts? Please tell me in the comments. Anywho, all right, so I'm going to start sorting through. Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay, no, I've got to keep this one for me. Yes, Mimi, that's so pretty, but let me do this. This reminds me of The Littles. Did you guys ever read The Littles? I did, and I would sit and imagine that, hold on, honey, that I lived in all those little teeny, tiny, happy little places like The Littles. There was a tree at my school in Calpella, that's in Northern California. There was a tree that I would sit under, and I would imagine that all the littles lived in there because it had like exposed roots and stuff like that. Anyway, I think I got to keep that one. But let's see. Yes, honey, it's gorgeous. I think we'll do this one, this one, this one. That's the same. Let's see if we can find another. Ooh, there's another one.
Yeah, it's the back of one.
No, it's the front. I think maybe we'll do these 3. Let's make sure the backs. So those have the same back covers. So, oh, hey, there's one of the front covers. We can just throw it in there into the lot. But I'm looking at the backs to make sure that I actually get different ones. Okay, these, that's so pretty. Huh, Mimo? So how about we'll do these. Mimi! Okay, hold on. I need to get Mimi otherwise engaged. Mimi and I have decided, for the sake of sanity and getting stuff done, we're going to keep the one that is like the Littles, and we're going to share it, but no coloring in it until I've picked out pages I want to do. Deal?
Deal.
Okay.
Wait, I pick out the page already.
No, not right now. You go look at pages. Don't bend them or tear them, though, okay?
Mommy.
Yeah, this plan is not working. Anywho, all right, these 3 will be the first ones that we will try selling. They will go in the lot. That's what they look like. Here are some samples of, ooh, that's pretty, what you'll be coloring if you decide to bid on these and potentially win. No, Mimi, you look at those. So I'm going to look at what their names are because you guys might be familiar with such things. This one is Mindfulness Collection. This one is Winter Wonders. And this one is Pattern Collection. So check our eBay link. I will have these listed by the time I post this video. Okay, next projects on the list for today. We're going to get this cleaned up. It's the little Disneyland dry erase board that we found in the bins this last weekend, wasn't it? And then we're gonna finally get the writing off of this gumball machine. Yes, all the marbles in there. The kids put those in there. Those are also, of course, from the dumpsters. And yes, this window cleaner is from the bins. That should not come as any kind of a surprise. Oh, look, that's cleaning it up pretty good. But it's not going to do the whole job because there is some kind of marker there that was not meant for dry erase. And that is where the acetone comes in. We'll put that lid back on just to be safe. We don't need a mess. There we go. There we go. We'll need a little bit more. But by the time we're done, my frugal friends, this board be good as new. There's that. Now I'm going to work on the gumball machine. Goodbye, Mooshie, I love you. That's what it said. Take that right off. Then, I don't know what this other stuff is going on here, like just some kind of paint. And those are my, that's me making marks from the inside. But anyway, paint stuff coming right off. There's some more. Actually, I don't think that's some kind of sticky stuff. So I'll get my Gooby Gone, which is also from the dumpster, and we'll use that to get off whatever this sticky stuff is. I'm guessing they had put some stickers on here, as kids often do. When they get a hold of stickers, they end up everywhere that they shouldn't. Get the Goo Gone, and we will get that stuff right off. But look, there you go. We still need to make a lid for it, but I will not be able to do that right now. There is my Goo Gone Extreme Remover. Yes, this is from the dumpsters. I've opened a window because this stuff is quite potent. Can you hear the rain outside? It's raining and raining. Again and again. It's supposed to even snow again. All right, this is gonna take a little while, but I am not worried. We will get this off with the Goo Gone. Well, frugal friends, this is one of those rare instances where I'm afraid I must admit defeat. This sucks, but I think in trying to do the Goo Gone, I have only made the problem worse. So I'm going to just leave it alone before I make it any worse than it is. And since this isn't something I'm trying to resell and we just want to play with, I'm leaving it alone. We got the words off of there. That's got to be enough, because at this point I'm just doing damage, and that is not the goal. So next time we will work on the lid. Sometimes, guys, even our best efforts and best intentions can go the wrong way when trying to restore an item. So just know that that can happen, and it's okay. All is well. It didn't cost me anything other than my pride. But you got to know when to cut your losses with anything, you know, regarding dumpster diving, saving, salvaging, repurposing, upcycling, reselling. Know when to cut your losses. So here's the funny thing. I was trying to get sticker residue off of that, and I might end up putting stickers on there to cover up what I messed up. Oh my goodness. So we find books in the garbage all the time, in recycling bins, in dumpsters, all over the place, especially at public schools. And some of them really just need to be recycled. But other times they are books that, even though they're in rough shape, we really like them and enjoy them. And I decide that it's worth fixing them up. This one is called Georgie. It's old. It's from 1944. And it is starting to fall apart. And it was when we found it, and we just never bothered to fix it. And we've been enjoying it at Halloween time for probably 4 years. And it's one of our favorites to read in October. So it is time to give it a little bit of love. I made that a little too long. And it's not just books that are pretty well hashed like this. You know, I fix lots of different books so that we can get a few years out of them. Sometimes it's just little tiny fix that they need. to continue to be enjoyable. They're books, guys. They're not shoes. They don't need to be super fancy and in great shape. See, there's someone else did a repair way before me. They can still be enjoyed and read and appreciated without being perfect. You don't need to throw all your books away. It's sad. Oh, it's sad. Now, is there probably a better tape, like an acid-free tape, that you could use when we're storing books? Sure, I'm sure there is. And with like really, really nice books or really expensive or fancy books, that would be ideal. But with things like this little paper book, I'm not worried about that. There you go. What did that take me? Like a minute? And it's good to go. Okay, a couple other things that we have gotten done. Both of those awesome bags, the Hollister and the, I don't know if this one has a brand name. Anyway, both of those washed and hung to dry. Not sure if we're going to keep them or sell them. We shall see. The little Dora snow hat, washed and dried, and that little bag, I think it's a cinch bag, like you cinch it up. That is clean as well. It had a mark on it that came right out in the wash. It looks like this was a little homemade kind of deal. I don't know what we'll do with it. We don't really need it, but maybe we'll think of a project to use it with or just use the fabric. I don't know. We shall see. But those are done. Moving right along, trying to stay on top of it all. Okay, the last thing that we are working on this morning as far as dumpster stuff is these 2017 shiny, what are they called, guys? What is this? It's not paper. It's not like straight up plastic. What is this called? Well, anyway, is it Mylar? I don't know. So my thought was, you know what? So, well, because we pulled these, well, Olivia did, my darling Olivia, pulled them off of those swirly graduation thingies, decorations that we have hung up everywhere around the house, and they're so awesome, and they are motivating me and encouraging me through these final 3 weeks of school. Pulled all these off because it's 2018, not 2017, and I almost threw them away, and then I decided, hey, I can just slice these up real easy and quick into some really fun confetti. I think if we just kind of gather them up, I want this to be as easy as possible. Yes, confetti is messy, but I don't need to make a mess while making it. There you go. We'll just cut these up, make sure that they're a little smaller. There's all that. Into our little baggie. Get the air out of there. Some tape. Like I said, we don't want the mess right now. The mess is for later. There you go, guys. Some confetti. Woohoo! Okay, with all of those projects done, a few things caught up. The last thing I am working on, I got my pictures done for my graduation announcements. Yes, I just did selfies. I do not have time or money to go do studio stuff or to anything else. It just needs to get done. We are graduating in 3 weeks, so I gotta get on this. I am going to use the dumpster salvaged Shutterfly $25 gift card. If you would like to buy one of these, I do have them available on eBay right now, so just check in the video description. I'm only charging $2.99, and you don't have to worry about shipping because I just send you the code as soon as it's paid for. Pretty cool. Anywho, I'm going to use one of these to order my graduation announcements, get that done. I will still have to pay tax and shipping, which so will you if you do buy one of these. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to get that done, and then I'm going to get Mimi ready for school. Well, finish getting her ready, and then we are on our way. I'm going to drop her off. I'm going to go to class, and then tonight, don't forget, we are doing our live stream. The plan is 7 o'clock p.m. Mountain Standard Time. There is one little thing. After school, I am going up to Salt Lake for a consultation with a tattoo artist to get my graduation Disneyland tattoo figured out. I won't be able to get it done before graduation or before Disneyland. We'll take care of it when I get back, but we are going to get it planned out. It is raining. The weather's a little wacky today. There is a tiny possibility that I will be a little bit late with the live stream, but I'm going to do everything I can to be here on time so that we can get started, get connected at 7 o'clock. So please stay tuned and hit your little bell icon notification thingy so that as soon as we do go live, you'll know and you can join me. We will be answering your questions, some that have already been submitted to me, and then any questions that you have along the way. And I will be asking you, darling Frugal friends, a couple of questions regarding some future plans and ideas that I have for our channel in the very, very near future, especially because I am graduating and will have a little more free time and am going to be able to really devote myself to our dumpster diving and YouTube endeavor. So there's that. I hope you got some ideas or at least some inspiration or motivation about how you can upcycle or save, salvage different things from the dumpsters or other people's donation piles or from your own home. And you gotta know when to cut your losses. It sucks admitting defeat sometimes. Oh, it does. But that's life. You can't win every time. So, all right, have a fabulous, wonderful day, and I will see you hopefully this evening.